Hi friends! Today we are going to be doing 3-1 mental math multiplying by multiples of 10, 100, and 1000. So what we start with is an equation that we might know. 6 times 4, and that is 24. We are going to be adding on as we get bigger and bigger and bigger. So what I want you to notice about this is that it's 6 times 40, but I've underlined what I know. I know what 6 times 4 is. It's 24. Now, 6 times 40 wouldn't be 24, it would be 240. I add a 0. So what I've told my students in the past is the trick with these is to know the answer to the base problem, 6 times 4 being 24, and then as you get bigger and bigger, you just add zeros. So when I get to 6 times 400, I underline 6 times 4 because that's what I know, which is 24, and then I added 2 zeros. This here, I did 6 times 4 is 24, and then I added 3 zeros because this is 6 times 4,000. So I know that was a quick overview. So let's go ahead and dig into some problems at a slower pace. So if I have 4 times 3, does anybody know what 4 times 3 is? That's right, it's 12. Then if I do 4 times 30, I might not know what 4 times 30 is off the top of my head, but I certainly know what 4 times 3 is, and that's 12. But this is 4 times 30, so I would just add this 0 right over here. So it would be 120. Now, as I get bigger, let's do 4 times 300. Still taking what I know. Remember, we always do what we know. 4 times 3 is 12. And then I add my 2 zeros, which gives me 1,200. All right, I'm going to get a little bit bigger. So I do 4 times 3,000. I might not quite know that off the top of my head, but I do know 4 times 3, which is 12. And then I add my 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. So 4 times 3,000 is 12,000. Awesome. All right, let's do one more. I want you to think this one through with me as we do it. What is 8 times 5? What is 8 times 5? 40. Good. So, as we get bigger, 8 times 50, we take what we know, 8 times 5 is 40, and then we add that's right, a 0 because we're multiplying this by 50, not 5. All right, so 8 times 500, take what we know, times 5 is 40. Now we add 2 zeros, so make sure you add an additional 2 zeros. Sometimes these can get tricky when we're dealing with a number that has a 0 in it. So just make sure. Notice I'm underlining things to be sure that I have it. And then 8 times 5,000. Okay. 8 times 5,000 is 40. And now I need 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So I kind of built up here, which is very interesting. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 50 is 400. 8 times 500 is 4,000. And 8 times 5,000 is 40,000. Awesome job, 4th graders. I know you're going to do a wonderful job on this lesson. Good luck.